and welcome to Small Business Today Magazine Talk Show on the SBT Magazine Radio Network.
Good job.
Good job. I'm Sophia Leveque. I'm Executive Publisher of Small Business Today Magazine.
Yeah, you are.
Do you want to add?
I don't know. I just noticed you cut your nose. Was that the kitty cat?
Thanks to your cat.
Oh,
yeah.
no. And I'm Barbara Davidson, Associate Publisher, Creative Director,
The other scratches
Head Writer.
and bites.
So sorry. I'm sorry.
Cat, you don't worry about it. Doesn't bother you. No, anyway.
I'm
we
sorry.
publish Small Business Today Magazine, both the hard copy and a digital edition. It's got a worldwide audience.
Distribution online.
Because it's interest to everybody that's an aspiring entrepreneur or small business owner. Our motivation is to educate, motivate, inspire, and empower you to
your dreams of big business
build your business a big success. That's right.
That's right. And what we do is we have an advisory board that nominates somebody that's been a leader in their industry, somebody that started with nothing and built something. And the other criteria is that they give back. And after we have somebody nominate, Steve, my husband, will pick randomly some members of the advisory board, and they have to vote unanimously for them to be on the cover.
The criteria has more to do with their philanthropy
I just said that.
and their story than it does with anything else.
I just said that. Are you listening? Hello? But anyway, in addition, what we write about is about how they started, how they got to where they are, how they give back. But if you don't want to read the whole story, there's an end of every story is called the takeaway notes or best words of advice. And you can go there and go to every archive and look at their best words of advice. It'd be no different than finding somebody that you really respected in business and cornering them and getting their best do's and don'ts of business. And I say that over and over, that success leaves clues. So if you'll see duplicates written in each end of the takeaway notes, then you want to definitely highlight those and incorporate that into your everyday business practice. In addition, we have contributing writers. There's about 45 submissions every month, and we only take around 20 or less every month, depending on the content in the magazine.
And we're always being asked, would you like to write a story on this or interview this one? Anything that looks like a press release, smells like a press release,
is not used.
We'll get in there. And they can pay $1,975 and up for one of those pages.
That's right. They said there's an example of the takeaway notes. Great information that our current cover honorees, Larry Carney and Tony Samper, American Services, mechanical contractors, are just terrific guys and doing wonders and always giving back.
You can research back issues and read all the takeaway notes and read the great content, all the great articles by going to sbtmagazine.net.
Or smallbusinessmagazine.com.
Either one will take you there, as well as you can listen to some of our back radio shows that are on there as YouTube videos.
Right.
So you can
also
watch
go to
some of our radio
either
shows.
YouTube or moviewhip.com. And also you can see that we do have paid profiles, but it's got to be somebody that we like. We don't just put anybody in there. We've got to really know that they're a legitimate business worthy of doing a profile on.
Like Friday's guest.
That's right. Friday's guest, Tide, Mind, and Body. If it wasn't for them, my husband would still be like 30 pounds overweight and not taking care of himself. So it's been a really great group.
Working out. And we're so much more than a magazine. We're also an event company.
Right.
And we've got a big event coming up.
Woo-hoo.
Speaking about the Caribbean, which we will in a few minutes.
We will be going to the Caribbean. We're not going to get to
Haiti this time.
But this one, because it takes, when you go out of the port of Galveston, you can only go so far on a 7-day cruise. If you go out of Florida, then it's easier to get to other destinations. But in the Galveston, the most you can generally cover in a 7-day cruise is Cozumel, Grand Cayman, and Jamaica.
We are planning
Haiti one day.
Small
Haiti one day.
Cruise.
Yes.
And we're calling it the entrepreneurship.com, theentrepreneur-ship.com.
That's right.
And that's our first cruise out of Galveston, January 15th of next year.
So book it now, Dano.
That's right. You can theentrepreneur-ship.com. Book your outside cabin now. Women's Business Enterprise Alliance is on board. Women's Council
So realtors on board. We're going to have MCE classes for realtors. We're going to have CEU classes for anybody in business. April Day with Women Business Enterprise Alliance. She's the president of the Houston chapter. Is doing something that was part of her doctorate. Her thesis is transformational leadership, dealing with employee burnout. So that's something anybody in business can
and the West
benefit
Houston
from.
Chamber,
West Houston
with
Chamber,
the Women Driving Business Group.
They're on board. We got a lot of people on board
Already.
and we are going to be having a pre-ship launch party to get your documents and interact and meet with people in all the different industries. Once we're on board and we go to each port of call, we're going to, based on your requirements or requests, we're going to be making introductions in each port of call with people in business, commerce that you want to meet.
That's right.
So, and then great activities on board the ship as well.
But we have lunch and learns. The next one is April 6th.
Right, and who's going to be there? Lorraine
Grubbs is going to be talking about her new book. She was on the radio last week, I think.
I know, she's terrific about helping people.
April 6th at the Wyndham Hotel Energy Corridor. That's off of Highway 6 and I-10.
Yeah, she's also deals with lessons in loyalty and teaching your top team how to be supportive of your business and keep it growing.
And we're going to start those CEO networking breakfasts.
That's the other one.
Our cover honorees up there speaking about their life and their business.
All these
and their
people.
words of advice, absolutely. And so far, all we talked to are on board.
They're all on board. So you want to have the opportunity to meet a Phil Morabito with Pierpont Communications. You certainly may not be able to get your foot in the door.
Kenny Azude,
Eudora,
and Bobby Bryant with iBuy, and Justin Flanagan, Justin and Cindy.
Yeah, Patricia Weiss, Texas Security Shredding. I mean, these are all great, wonderful people.
And everybody I talk to is on board. That'll be a membership thing. You'll hear more about it on Small Business Today magazine on Facebook.
Right. Now, one of the things every one of our cover honorees from the very get-go when we started interviewing leaders in real estate and entrepreneurship in general is they all had one thing in common, and that was they give back. They always are conscientious about helping others and giving back. And so that's one of the reasons why we have our guest today.
And speaking about the Caribbean.
Yes, speaking
about the Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Right.
Yes.
See, I like the way I roll that in there.
Yeah, she's running for Miss Caribbean Houston.
We have the very lovely Miss Sophia Leveque from the island of Haiti. And she's also
Miss Haiti.
Miss Haiti, that's right.
Yes. And Sophia was invited to compete in the Miss Caribbean Houston competition. This pageant is a display of national pride, beauty, and education. And I think you can tell by her look, she's very beautiful. And when I've spoken with her, she's very smart too. This pageant it's also the kickoff event to the Houston Caribbean Festival, which I love because if I could go anywhere in the world, it would be the sun and fun, the Caribbean, and anything dealing with the water. I'm ready. And it's going to be held on June 25th this year, 2016. And Sophia is going to be presenting Miss Haiti. Yes. Moreover, she will have the opportunity to be chosen as the state's representative to the Miss Caribbean United States National Pageant. And we are definitely here to support her, proud to be
sponsors.
That's sponsors. Right. Yeah.
Thank you for sponsoring me.
Well, we're just excited. Now, tell me about your background, sweetie. You were born in Haiti, is that correct?
I was born and raised in Haiti.
What part of Haiti?
I was born in the capital, Carrefour. Well, it's Port-au-Prince.
Port-au-Prince, right?
I was born in Carrefour. I still have a house in Mautier 75. This place, this very popular place in Haiti. But
how far away is Carrefour from Port-au-Prince?
Carrefour is about like 2 hours.
Okay.
But my grandmother used to drive very slow, so that's probably a wrong number. But it doesn't take that long.
What's the population of Haiti?
Haiti, after the earthquake, nobody really came up with a real number. Really.
Oh my gosh.
And no, this number is never, exact, even if I told you one. But I know there are 12 million Haitians in America.
So they got to be a heck of a lot still in Haiti, correct?
Yes.
When was that earthquake?
It was in 2010 in January.
And how have they rebuilt? Are you aware of what's going on in rebuilding there and people's homes? I'm sure there were a lot of people left without homes.
Well, since I came on a 10-year visa, the last time I went was 2011, and I haven't been in a rush to go back because I have such little time left here. But the last time I went was a year after the earthquake, and of course then it wasn't great, but now we still don't have the White House. We still crumble down, so we don't even have a place for our president when we do get one.
Okay.
But yes, everything is still going steady. But I've heard a lot of good news being built, a lot of things being built. But of course, when I talk to my mom, it's not the same thing as the big things that you see. It's still the same. There's still little things that needs to be done. So the earthquake just made it, for more work for us to do, but it's still a lot more work to do.
Tourism the main economy for Haiti? What is this most important?
Well, yes, it is tourism, but I am trying to do more than tourism, but of course you have to get people like a reason to go there.
Right.
And that's tourism, of course.
How are the health conditions? I know I had a travel agency for 2.5 years, and at one point there was some health issues that the cruise ships weren't making at the port of call. Have things improved on the health issues?
Health issues, I believe not. Of course, I haven't been there in 3 years, so I can't tell
this
you.
was longer because of this is over 10, 15 years ago.
Oh, okay.
You may have been a little baby.
But now, let's see. Now it's still just we letting other people, like Cuba does a very great job at helping us for free, because they know we don't have the money to pay, and so they do their best to help us. But it's still, we're still waiting for the people to help us, and that's one of the reasons why I'm here, is to get people to help themselves, get Haitians to help their country, get people to care about themselves, instead of waiting for others to help us get healthy,
What was it like? Let me ask, what was it like growing up in Haiti?
Growing up in Haiti was, it just looked wrong. And of course, when I was a kid, it just looked, of course, there was a lot of killing when I saw a lot of things. It just looked bad, but
was it where Papa Doc was in charge?
No, I was.
I don't know when he was in charge, so I don't know what year that ended.
No, it wasn't doing it. But I was born during Aristide, and he's one of those kind of presidents that
was also just as.
Yes, he was getting exiled when I was. He was coming back to Haiti when I was born, but and so. The thing is, all the stuff that I saw in Haiti, all the negativity, I always balanced out with the people I was around, the things that I saw. So it was like, of course, I would, be used to, seeing roaches and, but the thing is, when I came to America, when I was in my choir class, there, everybody was freaking out about this one roach on the wall.
We're in Texas here. If you're in Texas, we have the Texas-sized cockroaches.
So it's like I saw so much that just looked bad. But when I came here, I was a hero. I took my shoes off and I just killed it.
Because, people don't realize, if you're near the water, and we're only 45 minutes from the ocean, that just goes with the territory. So you have to, some of them just come in from outside. They're not necessarily.
So Haiti forces you to get over those
bugs.
Yeah, and then just.
Let's just say, get rid of those things. Now, if you got little bitty ones, like they call them little Germans, that means you're not keeping your house clean. But the big ones are water-based. They come in through your pipes and stuff, and people don't understand that.
So, Sophia, did you have siblings?
I do. I have 3 younger sisters. Yes, I'm the eldest.
Now, how old are you, baby?
I'm 21.
I know you're just a baby.
The second oldest one, she's 18 now, and she lives in Haiti. And, we don't have colleges in Haiti. And so she's looking at me like, I want to come to America now, because now she has nothing else to do, So I want to give her a movement, a mission to where she feels safe enough to be in Haiti. She feels proud enough to stay there and have a future there instead of looking up to America as a future.
So the education leaves something to be desired right now in Haiti. Is that correct?
Yes, especially yes.
So the government, first you've got to start with the government and then work on the
Haitian government, or just governments, period.
The Haitian government. So it's not really a well planned out system right now.
No, we've had European schools in Haiti for forever, and in a lot of countries, and so she wants to come to more schools, see more what's next. She just wants to come and spend her money here, just like I did. And the fact that she's 18, just all you want to do is explore and go somewhere else.
Right.
And those are my sisters, and I have a 5-year-old sister in Houston, and so that's. All my other siblings are in Haiti, and so I have one who's actually here. I'm trying to make a lot of time with her.
She's 5?
She's 5 years old.
Now, who's taking care of her?
Well, my dad, who I moved here to live with, he, because my mom is still in Haiti, so he met another woman, and they had my 5-year-old sister.
Okay, so there's the half sister.
Oh no, she's my. Oh yes. All of my sisters are half.
Yes. Okay, got it. So, did you go to college here?
I did. Well, before I went to college, I went 4 years to Clemens High School in Fort Bend ISD.
Yes.
Represent. And I went to ACC for the general studies. And then the next year after that, for the other 2 years, I went to Berkeley City College. And then my aunt told me that it's pretty much free to go to school in Europe. It was like 400 euros a year.
Oh.
And, I was studying political science, and I went overseas to pretty much study political science.
Excellent. Well, then perhaps your sister can kind of follow in your path and start here and then go to Europe, or vice versa. What do you recommend for her?
That starting with her, she'll start a future in Haiti, where like you don't have to go to another country to find what's there already.
But what education is available for her past?
Oh, well, right now there's not much.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. How is she going to get educated?
What I'm doing now is for the future.
So perhaps with her too, you both have she should come get educated, and y'all both go back and you start a higher education system there. That might be something good, huh?
Yes. We're still talking about that.
Yeah.
But I want to teach her a lot while she's in Haiti.
Excellent. Well, that would be what's the start. So tell me, how hard was it to go into the competition and get to the title you have?
It wasn't hard at all. When I was a freshman, I went to a pageant show and I was like, oh, I want to do a pageant show. And so it was always definitely something I was able to do, but it was never seemed to be the right time. And so when the Miss Jamaica of last year from Miss Caribbean Houston came, she ended up in my apartment somewhere, and I told her about my nonprofit. I told her about Haiti Counts, and she was like, oh, you should do Miss Caribbean Houston and represent Haiti, because they love people who actually have platforms. And so when she told me that, it just felt like the perfect thing to do, because I was, my nonprofit was there, my website was there, but nobody knew.
Let's talk about that.
I was.
Let's talk about that website and your nonprofit.
Yes, I'd love to.
Tell us, why did you start it and what's it about?
Well, Haiti Counts started when I was 13 years old, but the website I have now, the message is different from when I was 13. When I was 13, it was just, give me your recycled clothes, and I just send them to Haiti, and people will have clothes. They'll have clothes, don't worry about that. And, we fed them for a little bit. But then Haiti Counts, when I turned 20, it became a whole different movement. And so I would love to talk to you more and more about how that came.
We have a little time. Go ahead. So what are you focusing on? Right
now I'm focusing on, since I'm moving back to Haiti very soon, I'm focusing on getting everyone to know that Haiti Counts, that global, is actually a website, and you actually have the power and the resources to help us out. And it's pretty much up to you, for those who want equality and the people who can hear me, to actually go in there and read it and be inspired by it, because it's actually here.
Where can somebody go to help?
Haiti Counts Global is the only website for now, but of course I want them to come to Haiti and start helping.
What's the website? Spell it out. Haiti Counts COUNTS
.global.
.global. And is it a 501c3?
Yes.
Excellent, because that's, I think, important. Anybody that wants to.
I've been a 501c3 since I was 13.
Wow. And so who helped you do that?
Well, at first it was my dad. At first it was a guy named Mark Lacey who does stuff with TV and videos, and so he just wanted someone to talk about Haiti. And then one day I did, and that's when I started with, really, this is what I want to do with my life.
Wonderful.
Tell people about Haiti and get them to go to Haiti.
So maybe to build a school, a higher education.
That is my main goal, is to build better schools, different schools that are more in the East, like India and Asia, those kind of schools. I want to build more of those.
So you want to get the influence?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the Eastern influence.
Have you traveled to India yet?
No, I've just traveled to Europe.
Europe, okay. Wonderful.
But I know their teachings.
The teachings, okay. So one has to go to private school to get a good education in Haiti right now, I mean?
Mm-mm.
No, they have the public schools are all right?
It's still the same European education.
Okay. That's what some countries, such as Africa countries, they have to go to private schools to properly educate. So I wondered if that was similar.
Not really.
Oh, that's great. Well, we're going to be getting more back. What do you want?
Right. We're going to. We've got to go to break in just a minute. We're talking to the lovely Sophia Leveque, who is Miss Haiti, and she'll be competing in the Miss Caribbean coming up. What's that? They call that
the Caribbean
pageant. Pageant, right?
It's a part of the Houston Caribbean Festival.
Right, June 25th, and we are proud to be part of her sponsors, and she's looking for more sponsors. And you can.
How can they reach you?
They can reach me. Well, let's see. I haven't thought about that one. Besides my email.
The email's a good one.
Yes, let's do FTWWE 2016. That's for those who want equality.
Okay, FTWWE 2016 at gmail.com.
There you go. And we've got to go to break, but we'll be right back after these messages. And you're listening to Small Business Today Magazine Talk Show
on the SBT Magazine Radio Network.
Hello, I'm Paul Marcus, owner of Affordable Searches, your premier investigation company specializing in comprehensive background checks nationwide. Business owners know one of the most important things to do is the hiring of employees. However, if you make mistakes or you don't check them out thoroughly, this could lead to problems. Some of the problems may be unsafe business environment, possible violence in the workplace, negligent hiring, lawsuits, and a turnover of employees. Our website has a wealth of information for you to read and learn how to run the correct background checks. We are also available for free consultations at 1-877-685-6691. Visit our testimonials page to see what our current customers say about us.
And welcome back to Small Business Today Magazine Talk Show on the SBT Magazine Radio Network. And we are talking to the lovely Sophia
Leveque.
And you better clarify. Let's clarify because I got it wrong.
What your title is and how you got it.
It's Miss Caribbean Houston, and I'm representing Haiti. Not Miss Haiti, but Miss Caribbean Houston.
Okay.
Miss Caribbean Houston.
Yes. And how did you get that title?
I got that title first off because the girl who did Miss Jamaica the year before, she told me to do that, and it just sounded great. It just sounded like the perfect opportunity to get people to know who Sophia is. And of course, I have really, really big dreams in the future. I plan on being a very powerful woman, and so the pageant, I'm kind of using it right now to help me and meet more people, of course, and to do good with people, to better myself, so one person by person. And the pageant is the perfect way to help me be more gracious, to help me talk about Haiti counts without getting so Haitian about it, because my blood really gets heavy sometimes and hot.
Very fervent, huh?
So I'm using the pageant to help me say in an attractive way so that I don't scare people away.
How tall are you?
5'8".
Okay. Yeah. With the heels, I guess.
Yes. I'm sexy with that.
I was going to say yes. That would be intimidating if you were fervent and in your high heels.
Oh, no.
So why did you start Haiti Counts?
Haiti Counts. Haiti Counts, well, when I was 13, like I said, it's different. When I was 13, it was just, when I came to America, I saw, how Haiti, I knew how Haiti was, but when you leave Haiti and you in Texas and you're seeing Haiti from other people's mouths, from other people's
point of views,
perspective, it was wrong. And so something about my spirit just came about Haiti Counts. And a year after I moved here, I had Haiti Counts. And of course my dreams were very small back then. It was just let's feed them, let's get them clothes.
Well, that's a good step. That's important. Food and clothing and shelter.
Yes, that was just,
those are very important necessities anywhere, anytime.
Yeah,
so true. Not bad idea.
But then it became about, when I got 20, it was, I don't want to keep giving them stuff. I don't want to keep giving them people's clothes that they've already used. I want to get them to build their own clothes, to make their own clothes so that they can have that. And so
education and the ability to have the education, the facilities for commercial enterprise.
Mm-hmm. And so that's what Haiti Counts back then was different, because then it was HaitiCounts.org, and now it's just HaitiCounts.global. And so the global part is just the part where I'm involving for those who want equality all around the world to help with this movement, help understand how much they have power to help Haiti, not just with clothes, but we're actually giving them a way so that in the future we don't have to keep asking. So if we can work now so that in 10 years we're just done asking, we pay everything back because we did it. Well,
I know that companies I'm sure that Haiti, I'm not sure of the import status, but because it's probably a lower developed country, that when one imports things from products that are manufactured in Haiti, you're probably less duties. But how stable would it be for somebody to open up a factory there? That's the question.
But then somebody has to be Haitian too, because there's a lot of people who open factories in Haiti, but that's not helping Haiti. We still need something that Haitians believe in, that they open, that they believe will prosper.
But you got to have the apple for the cart. They have to be able to start somewhere, working with someplace and developing a way to have an income that they in turn could do that. So
Haiti Counts, pretty much all it is a bank. It's a bank. It's an employee bank where only people who decided to be part of Haiti Counts will be able to go to that bank, will be able to benefit. And Haiti Counts plans on, the main goal of Haiti Counts is to build a school. But before I build a school, I would like to build a small village. Well, it's already a village. I want to build a city in a village. But I want to build that city with, for those who want equality's money, the 12 million Haitians money, those people, get them to realize how easy it is to really build. Good thing is, Houston to me is very beautiful. I love Houston. I love going down Rice, and when I go down Rice, I think about how easy it would be to make those mansions, how much cheaper it would be to make those mansions in Haiti. But how, of course, you have to have money to start that. Because the thing is, Haiti has men, Haiti has construction to build everything. We've built a lot of things, but money is what wakes up the material wealth.
So you're looking at to be more like a micro lender for people to have startups, like seed money to start their own business?
No. So Haiti Counts pretty much is a bank where we tell you everything we want to build, and you just invest in that, and then we build
I see.
them.
So you're going to, through yourself, build these different.
I'm going to have the list already, because it's all about anything that's empowering love, anything that's empowering unification, anything that makes you as a white lady be proud to wear African clothes, so that's the future I'm trying to work on. So that, because you live in America.
I wore a dashiki in the 60s.
And that's why I'm talking to you, so you're more open to that. So you're more understanding of why it is we have to be less. So, I'm America, so I have to keep wearing that. I'm from Haiti, I keep wearing that. I'm Africa, I have to keep wearing African clothes. I want it to be where all of us...
Cross-cultural.
I want to see a future where non-blacks wear proud to African clothes, because they understand their unification with that. And so that's what Haiti Counts is. It's pretty much for everyone who wants that in the future to invest in that. And of course, it's not just about the money. We want you to come to Haiti. We want you to see, so that you don't just say, I heard about you on the radio or on TV. No.
Are there any
actually went.
Right now, of course, you kind of disconnected with it, but are you aware of any of the hotels that are currently for tourism that are in good condition since the earthquake or anything?
Am I aware of any? I know that built a lot of few things. Like the past president built a lot of new basketball courts and hotels and roads, and there's still a lot more that needs to be done. Yes, a lot more.
They need a conference like they did the Pan-African.
Yeah, exactly. That was sponsored by Spain. That actually sponsored by Spain, the Pan-African. Yes, that was all.
Really?
Yes, the Pan-African conference that was just held here.
That's awesome.
With Spain, because they're the same problems that Spain has with the lowering of the treatment towards women, rape, the horrible things that are happening in Spain are also happening in different countries in Africa. Not all of them, but so that was the purpose, was to educate the entire different countries within the continent of Africa. And Namibia was one of the more advanced, and much more advanced than our own country, that 50% of parliament has to be women. And so that was pretty cool.
Well, I think they need that kind of conference here to encourage Houston businesses
for the Caribbean
and support.
I know somebody that you can talk to that is the over the Caribbean
Chamber.
Is it Caribbean Chamber? Is it Caribbean Chamber?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it Miss Maria Baptiste?
No.
Okay.
I always get it wrong, but okay. Sejoli. It's Sejoli.
Yes.
Sejoli Bram.
I was going to say that.
And she has over the Caribbean Chamber. And so she would be a good one to talk to about maybe having something like that.
She was there with me.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Trying to support the Caribbean people.
Right, exactly. I'm awesome. A big set of all the places I could go, and had a travel agency for 14 and a half years. The Caribbean is my favorite place. I'll pick that any day over Europe or Asia. Send me to the Caribbean, please.
That's what I'm trying to get you. I'm trying to get people to at least be comfortable enough to go to the Caribbean.
Right.
Just at least be that comfortable to say that. And I want for it to be easy for that plan.
Well, I think the biggest is the air travel. I know that Houston, talking, it has to determine the airports, the condition of the airports. To have nonstop flights to some of these places would be marvelous. Since we now have nonstop flights to China, certainly we could need some Caribbean countries that we could have nonstop to, but the airfield has to be big enough for planes that can get that distance.
And also, my dream is not for people to just think, oh, Haiti has beaches, let's go there. I want people to go visit Haiti because they invested in it, because they have a reason to go, because they put their money in it, they put their trust, they put their belief into that. So then I want people to have that reason to go if they have no other reason to go. Even if you don't have nobody there, but you've been spending money, you've been sending your money towards a future here.
Right.
And so that's why you have to go to Haiti.
To help, exactly.
Not just to help, to enjoy what you invested in. Yes, to enjoy your riches.
So tell me now, you said you were kind of naughty as a little girl, huh?
No. I didn't say naughty.
So you talked back, though.
Oh, well, yes.
Okay, so to me, that's naughty. If you talk back to your adults, was that? Did you
put words in her mouth?
Okay,
Don't say that.
I didn't say naughty, though.
Okay, well, that's my word. If you're talking back to an adult,
Santa would say that.
Santa
would say that. I was naughty.
Okay,
Santa, but I'm not.
Okay, what about your grandmother? What would she say?
My grandmother. Okay, so my parents, they were really young, and my dad was super young when I was born, and so they let my grandmother raise me, and she was happy to do it, and she did an amazing job. So for 10 years, I was being raised by my grandmother, not even my real mom, and so I was always across the street, just like having fun with everyone else but home. I would only be home when the electricity came back on, and so so I'll be back home. But then I was just, I didn't believe that older people had to talk to me the way they did, and so I always stood up for myself as a kid. I was always just running around, being where the fun is, and just.
So you had a strong identity that nobody should tell you what to do, huh?
I just didn't see a reason for it, and then I had to tell them, there's no reason for that, and so that was always a problem. In Haiti, it's just
so electricity is still a problem.
Yes. It's always.
Let me ask you, how old was your father when you were born?
He was 15.
And your mommy?
19.
19. So then they was young.
Yes.
Is that common? And is that an issue that needs to be addressed there?
No, it's not. Haiti, they don't really care about age like they do here. My mother, she was from the village, and my dad was from the city, and that made a huge difference for how they think, because she didn't go to school and he did, and so yes, she was older, but technically she was
not worldly or experienced being from the country.
Yes, and so it was he was just more attractive in that sense,
right,
to her.
So, but I'm saying, is that something common that you find that because they're coming from the countryside, that they're not educated? Is that an issue that needs to be addressed there to help improve the situation?
A lot of issues need to be addressed. That one, not yet.
Not yet. So it isn't as common for children to not be cared for by their parents. It's more. I mean, that's much.
Well, in that sense, it is a thing where your grandmother. It's more common in smaller countries like Haiti for your elders to just raise you, like somebody else to raise you.
Okay.
But of course, sometimes your parents do raise you. So I'm lucky that my grandmother did what she did with me.
Do you talk to her?
She's dead, but I do talk to her a lot. I do.
How long ago did she pass away?
In 2010, and she is the one who told me to believe in myself 200%, and she will forgive me for all the bad things I did when I was younger.
I'm sure she does.
And so I had to really hold that up.
Because I'm sure she was a very strong role model for you to be the way you are.
I didn't know that until afterwards.
Exactly. Sometimes it takes losing someone to realize, they may have been right.
Yes, but my relationship with her is much stronger now than it was back then. So I'm happy.
Right. So what kind of support do you need?
Support. I really just need people to know that Haiti Counts is here, that there is a place there for them to help change the world, help to have a strong bond with Haitians. And that's the kind of help I need people to use there, because, we're very powerful people. You going on Facebook and telling all your Facebook friends to follow me, or to follow Haiti Counts, to follow the nonprofit. That's a help right there, because you're just telling people more and more about the website. And so little helps like that, spreading the word. Of course, we can talk more about the real ways you can help if you actually give me a call and you get to know me as a person.
Let me ask you about when you began Haiti Counts. You were 13.
I was.
How did you promote it, and how much help did you get from support from the community?
Then it was pretty awesome. Then I remember I met Sheila Jackson Lee. We went to this really important meeting about Haiti, and back then it was just really good. But of course, it wasn't as great as now, because I had my dad helping me, but now it's just me doing it myself. And so,
well, we'll be talk more about that and how much help you're getting. And again, how can they find out about you? Your web address, or what's your web address? Haiti?
www.haiticounts.global.
.global.
Yes.
Okay, and then if they want to email you, it is
ftwwe20162016
great.
There you go. Shout out to Jerome Davis, our
engineer extraordinaire,
and to Ron Coleman, movieweb.com.
That's more than just a
That's right.
videographer, SEOs.
And a couple of our sponsors. We'll do it a little bit. You want to do it a little bit?
Well, we do it right now. Craig Klein, salesnexus.com is a CRM and email marketing program that is really superior to a lot of the big ones.
That's
and
right.
we use it. Then, of course, Tony Now and autoshoppers.biz. It really helped us out after the flood and got me a car to use. And Paul Marcus is a godsend. AffordableSearches.com. If you need to find somebody, check out the background of someone, this is the best place and most thorough. AffordableSearches.com.
Absolutely. And we'll be right back after these messages. And you're listening to Small Business Today Magazine Talk Show
on the SBT Magazine Radio Network.
Sure. You could choose the name everyone's heard of. And yes, they'll tell you they can do everything you want. But what they won't tell you is how difficult it will be for you to hook all the pieces together and keep them working for your business. If you're looking for a great project for your IT team, to learn all about their technology and stay busy keeping things working for your sales team, then they have a great solution. If you're looking for something that will enable your sales team to sell more and will just work without hassles and your staff spending time maintaining it, then you might want to consider Sales Nexus. Normally, the CRM is the core system. Email marketing is an add-on. Access to new contacts is an add-on. Help setting things up requires a certified consultant to engage with your company separately. Help with integration requires plugins, add-ons, and programming consultants to make it all work. Same-day support is an additional charge. This means that your email marketing data is not in the same place as your CRM and sales data. Your team has to move things back and forth and clean up lists manually, and things just aren't real time. Having all these things working seamlessly, all at the fingertips of your sales team, lets you spend your time communicating with leads, prospects, new customers, past customers, and other audiences automatically. All the while, your team is alerted to take action when the time is right for each individual customer. No, it's not too good to be true. The industry's most responsive support is available to everyone at no additional cost, and Sales Nexus works directly with your team to customize the solution to your needs and integrate with other systems critical to your business. Oh, and by the way, it's going to cost less, not more.
And welcome back to Small Business Today Magazine Talk Show
on the SBT Magazine Radio Network. Why are you looking at her? Look over here.
Look, I will make sure
Look
she
at
did
the
it.
damn camera.
Okay.
But the SBT Magazine Radio Network. I would stop talking to you. Look at me like this crazy guy.
She's laughing.
He's leering at
the
you.
The whole time she's laughing. Anyway,
okay,
we're back with the lovely Sophia Leveque, who is Miss Caribbean Haiti. And she'll be
Miss Caribbean. Is it Miss Caribbean Festival Haiti or
Miss Caribbean Houston?
Miss Caribbean Houston.
And then I'm running for Haiti.
Okay.
Representing Haiti.
Representing Haiti.
And she's a very lovely, very smart, and very driven young woman.
That's right. Barbara? Move your mic a little to your right.
Well, I moved it around for the photo.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
And you don't have to. You're good where you are. You just stay here.
That's right. Stay right there. But we met Sophia at the Pan African Women's Empowerment Conference, which was tied into Africa iTech a couple weekends ago. And
Afro I Exchange. I don't know what tech is.
Yeah,
Africa
iExchange.
iExchange.
And thank you. And she told us about her cause, and we wanted to have her on the show to talk about that.
Thank you for that.
So we were talking about just different things in regards to you were a little girl and then you left there. What other things do you think people need to know about Haiti?
People need to know about Haiti. But the reason why I came up with Haiti Counts was because people need to start caring. Of course, I don't want to say start caring like they have to, but I do feel like if people knew how much Haiti counts to the whole history of the world, they would understand us as people now and why we're the way we are now. And, you know,
how would they help the history of the world?
Well, let's start with this.
Excuse me.
Of course, with Christopher Columbus brought a lot of Haitians to Haiti in 1803, or a lot of Africans to Haiti. They became Haitians. Just like there were a lot of Africans who came to America, became African Americans. And so there was a lot of Africans in different lands, and the ones in Haiti were the first ones to say, we're tired of being slaves. And so because we decided to do our best to get out of slavery, we gave you guys New Louisiana and 4 other states. Let's say we kept slaving, then the French would still own Louisiana and all 4 states up north. And so because of us, because of what we stood for that quick second, we gave you back something. And so, you know, without us, there wouldn't be any of that. So it's just for it's not a big deal at all. It's just people to understand.
So it has an involvement in the Louisiana Purchase. There's something.
Yes, of course. And so because of we were slaving, we were giving them money. We were pretty much slaving to make them money. When we stopped slaving, they couldn't have money anymore to own you guys. And so because of us,
so they wanted to make some money, so they sold Louisiana.
Well, the thing is, no. America wanted all those states.
Of course.
But the thing is, the French had those states because
exactly.
we were slaving and giving them money so you can keep having those states.
Right.
Because we stopped slaving.
They needed money, so they were more willing to sell to the Louisiana. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They needed to sell Louisiana, so it was a good business deal.
And that's because of what we did over there.
Got it.
So cool. Now it would just been like, you know,
cause
American
and effect.
And European thing, yeah.
Yeah, cause and effect.
And so it's little things like that people need to, and there's a reason why Haiti is so tiny, you know. And it's very, very easy. And when I say there's 12 million Haitians in Haiti, that's about $60 million in Haiti if you actually get the money from them. And so it's just to show people how small Haiti is and how big Africa and how big Haiti is, and to just show how much they can help.
How common is earthquakes there? I know about I mean, the hurricanes have been devastated Haiti on occasion, but what about the earthquake? That's something I was.
Earthquakes are super rare. When I was in Haiti, when I was younger, I had one earthquake and I was asleep. People were telling me about it. And then there was this 7.0 earthquake, which is never heard of.
And that is
it's
crazy.
never heard of.
I wonder, that is really awful.
And so, yes, but I do, when I want to build my city, I do want to build things that, of course, you know.
Earthquake, that are based on the.
Still beautiful, but still just in case.
Can't hurt, that's so, right.
What do you miss about Haiti the most?
What do I miss about Haiti the most? Besides my mother and my siblings, I miss being super, super, super hot. Because when I go back there, I'm not going to be this light skin anymore. I'm going to be like this brown girl. And I was to answer one of the questions, how I was when I was younger, when I was in school, I went to the capital, and the city where I'm trying to build this first big city in is the countryside where my mom is from. And so I was always this kid who would go to the countryside on the weekends and then come back and tell, my friends stories about how it's so cool to ride donkeys. I even got scars from them, and goats and all that stuff. And so I miss being that girl, because I was always the girl who loved having two sides, the side where I was in the city and the side where I was with my people and enjoying the naturals of life. And I get more of that natural. I get to walk around with no shoes and actually feel something in it.
In the countryside, is it flat or is it hilly or mountainous?
Haiti's not flat. It's mountains and mountains and mountains.
The only fear about, are there any flat areas? Because if one were going to invest in a city, I think considering to make sure that you're not in the mountainous area because of rock slides that can occur after in mountains.
Yes.
Are there any flat areas to develop?
Oh yes, the land the way I'm trying to do it now is flat. It used to be this. I don't know what you call it. When it used to be the river, now it's not a river anymore. It just looks like it used to be one. So that's what it is.
Okay. Yeah,
so it's pretty flat.
Yeah, hopefully the river doesn't come back again and flood you.
No, I'm trying to make the river come back.
Okay.
To where, we build the river, and so it's
something must have gotten dammed up, or maybe through rock slides or something.
Happens. It's just there now. It's just free land, for whoever wants to come and build stuff. Can
nice.
Go and build stuff.
Cool.
How do we know the money is going to actually get to the right people and places in Haiti?
Okay,
whatever's donated.
That's a nice question, because after the Red Cross, people don't really believe that the money goes anywhere, and so it does get harder for people who actually have a great plan, a great vision, who actually want to dedicate their life. And honestly, this is one of the questions. That question and how much money I want to raise are two questions that are tricky to understand, because Haiti Counts will be an online place where you can go and invest your money. Of course, we don't just want your money. We want you to actually be there and help us build things and help us work out things. And so
I guess the first step is, when are you going to purchase the land? How much money do you need to purchase the land to develop? I mean, you're going to do a city. You have to have one step at a time. Get the land first. Show what your money's going to. What is the next step? Got to put it all out on a spreadsheet for people to see.
Oh yes. I have already talked to the mayor, who's actually. It turns out he went to school with my mom, and so pretty much, it's working out to where. The mayor loves the vision. He loves what's going to be built. He's never heard of anything like that, and so the land it was always free. And so when you come up with an amazing idea, they give it to you for free. And so of course, if you want to build something, if you have the money,
what prevents somebody else from taking what you get for free? You have to still go through the.
Well, of course, the mayor has to believe in you. Of course. They have to see you for who you are and what you're trying to build, and they'll always know what's gonna be best for their future. If it comes up, and so. Now it's just to, of course, get the money to start getting the men to start working. And those first 200 men that work for Haiti Counts, they will be wealthy down the line. And I want to point out that the men who will start building the city in Haiti Counts, we can't start building anything until we have enough money to give them free electricity, free water, free medical care, and $5 every hour they work. And that's possible. Just imagine how small Haiti is and how many Haitians alone live in Haiti. We can make that happen easy. We just have to believe in it. And so when people go to Haiti Counts, they have to believe in what Haiti Counts is. And Haiti Counts is the best plan for Haiti.
How right now, as a grown-up, I consider you an adult. Since you're 13, you've redefined your plan. How much promotion
That's amazing for a 13-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. It's wonderful.
Thank you.
Very admirable. What promotion have you been getting in support now? How many? Do you have any board members of this?
Well, you don't want to say it since I was 13, because it was a different person when I was 13. So,
since then, again, you're now an adult.
That vision came to me last year when I was 20. And so for ever since the vision came and then to now, I've just been trying to get people to know about Haiti Counts. And so that's my biggest thing.
I think, have you got a board established?
Right now, it's just me and God.
So, okay, well, your next step, and I will tell you,
Yes,
is you need to
trust me.
get an advisory board.
Yes.
And that's how you get mature people in other areas that have experience. You go to different areas, and that's who you want as your board members. Then they can advise you what you're lacking. That's why you get board members.
Right. And of course, I just can only hope that I'll attract them when they come to me, because I can't just be like,
Well, you have
So
to
I
make your
wait
list
for
of
them.
what you need and what areas. Then you find who's the leader in that area, and you ask them to be on your board.
Oh, in Haiti.
No, here.
Oh, here.
In the U.S., you start here.
Or maybe a combination.
And they're
Barbara.
both. But no,
I
the
have to
501c3 is based in the U.S., so she has to have a board. She can have a board, right? It's here. So I don't know if the government, but you probably have to have a separate 501c3 based on the Haiti government.
That's
At
true.
least I know I've been working with Nepal, and we have one in Nepal, and then we have one in the U.S. as Achieve Nepal. We're helping the earthquake survivors, the orphans that we're helping right now.
Okay.
So I think, but for right now, you start with what you've got here,
Yes.
and you build that.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. And the thing is, all the things that you're saying, I understand and did them. But, it's one thing to have a vision and, be passionate about it, but you can't force other people
No.
to work for you. So the thing is, I'm just waiting for people to.
Little steps.
Little
Baby
steps, so
steps.
Consulate?
Well, the consulate,
Yes, in
you know,
Houston somewhere.
yeah, probably. But again, the Chamber of Commerce, those different groups, but finding leaders, again, what you're needing to develop this ideal city, you're going to need people in different areas, and we have probably more resources than anywhere else in the U.S. right here in Houston.
Yeah, I know
So you
that.
start that, and then you can still go to Europe, you can go travel, but right now you get one started before you go off to another.
Yes, and a lot of these things I'm just taking it day by day. And the thing is, I can't keep manipulating people to help me. They will find me if they
Right.
believe in my movement. Because God doesn't give you a mission and vision and just lets you do it. And so.
But you got to keep up. You have to do baby steps. What do I need to do next? You have to have a concrete plan and a goal. You have to have
Those are there.
a goal for the week, a goal for the month, and a goal for the year, and then a
got you.
long-term goal.
Not just a
Barbara will
big
mentor
goal.
you. You can tell that already, right? She'll mentor
Yes.
Because that's the whole idea. You can't, because it's like, I always believe God helps those who help themselves. So yes, you've got the idea, you've got the fervor. So how do you break it down so other people understand what it is? And definitely a board members in different fields. And you got to draw out this whole picture. Make yourself a little chart of what you envision. Draw it out. Have your little dream board going of what you need to do first. What do you want to have first in that city? And what are the things? And then
I'm actually meeting up with someone so I can make sure that everything is not just for the next 2 years, but for the next 10 years.
yes,
I do plan on becoming president in the next 10 years.
I believe you could. I believe you could.
Remarkable young woman.
That's right.
Thank you.
I'll tell you, we're proud to be part of your mission. And if there's something else we can do, let us know.
Oh, we are.
Barbara will mentor you, I'm sure. And,
Please.
we'll be
I
in
didn't
your
know that.
corner. I admire you, and the whole reason you're on the show is because you asked. What else
it.
can you do?
If you don't ask,
how
you
can I
don't
be part?
get.
Would you help me?
That's right.
Okay.
That's
And
how
I
you
told
do
that, right?
everything you need to do. You have to ask. People may not find you, so you have to go out of your way to find the ones you want. Say, I want you.
Yes.
It's what you said. I want, like Uncle Sam, I want you, that you find somebody that you know is a leader of the type that would benefit your city. And you say, I want you. And they go, what? And that's what you do. You get them to become a board member. That's how
Yes.
you do it.
That's true. I thought about that.
Yeah, you don't wait for people to come find you. You go after and you get them, just like you found us. You didn't.
So much easier said than done.
But it's one at a time. One at a time. Yes, nothing's easy. If it were easy, then everybody'd be doing it, right? Our business is all about entrepreneurship. Do you think anything comes up overnight? Do you think a big business development? No. It takes years and years of failure before you start succeeding. Years of finding what not to do to learn what to do right. So with anything, what you're doing is no different than anybody entrepreneur starting a business.
It's true.
You got to read our magazine and read all the
Yeah.
backstories, because you will learn and you'll gain that knowledge that applies anywhere. Building a city is no different than building a business.
I always find people who are prominent Haitians here but still have a love for their country and want to support it. And I would put those kind of people on that advisory board.
Well, but also people that are not necessarily Haitians either. I mean, I don't know.
But I would go directly to source.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, I would mix it up so you have different viewpoints. I think you have to have different viewpoints to really go forward.
Right. But the thing is, if I don't, Haiti counts the plan that God has shown me, the path that was shown to me. If it doesn't happen, if I don't get the money now, I'll have to go to Haiti and make it happen within the next 10 years. So the thing is, what I want to build will still be done. It will just either start now or we'll start with just me trying to get to Haiti and then making it work little by little. It
depends on how much time you want to put into it now.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly. Whatever you put into it, you're going to reap.
Exactly. That's true.
This would be a great platform for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Both,
so again, the event is going to be where? Do you know where it's going to be held? The event yet? We'll have to. They can
buy you something.
Oh,
so it's in Texas.
It's in Houston. It's in Houston
for sure. Yeah.
And it's June 25th.
June 25th, and then the show, the festival will be in that week.
Wonderful. I love Caribbean.
We'll have to go. Right?
Yeah, I love Caribbean. I love steel drums.
And then after that, I'm gonna move back to Haiti because the pageant's in June. I'm moving back in July. So
make sure you get plenty accomplished here before you head back.
Of course, that's the whole point.
You don't get too much of a rush. You got things you can get done here, right?
Right.
So
exactly.
We've got about a minute left, but one more time, the website, if somebody wants to help or volunteer or support you, etc.
It is www.HaitiCounts.global.
HaitiCounts.global.
Yes.
That's nice. And again, the email address to reach you.
It's ftwwe2016@gmail.com.
ftwwe2016@gmail.com.
Yes.
Excellent.
And Sophia has been a most lovely guest, and we admire the mission that she's on. She knows she's got God as a partner, and with that,
and Grandma mission, looking over her.
Grandma looking over, right? And she's a role model for her family, and we hope that she accomplishes every one of her goals and dreams.
Excellent.
And that's the end of the show. We've had a great time today. Thank you very much, Sophia, for being here.
Thank you.
And we wish you the best of luck in achieving your goals.
And you've been listening to Small Business Magazine Talk Show on the SBT Magazine Radio Network.